Hi, I'm Suriva Fischer with Keller Williams Realty in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City. And today in As the Market Turns, I'm with Brad Poe from SWBC Mortgage. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And today we're going to talk about how lenders qualify self-employed borrowers.
Thank you.
How do they?
This is an interesting topic, Suriva. So for a W-2 employed borrower, things are fairly straightforward. We look at W-2s and recent pay stubs, and if the borrower is hourly paid or salary paid, and we also evaluate bonus and commission if they're earning bonus and commission income. Very straightforward. Mm-hmm. The rules are a little bit different for a self-employed borrower. So typically what lenders are looking for, first of all, is what type of business do they own? Is it a sole proprietor? Is it an LLC? Mm-hmm. Or is it an S Corp or C Corp corporation? Right. Okay. We also have to determine the percent of ownership they have in the business. So from a lender's perspective, if the borrower owns more than 25% of the business, by definition, they're considered self-employed. We also look for how long they've been self-employed. Typically, a benchmark is we're looking for 2 years. Ideally, we want to see 2 years reported on a tax return to evaluate the income. Okay. And then at the end of the day, what we're really interested in is evaluating cash flow.
I see.
Now, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae have developed sort of worksheets and formulas for how lenders are to determine cash flow, depending on what type of business they own.
Wow.
Okay, so we've just plugged the numbers into the worksheet, and we determine what the cash flow is, and that determines their qualifying income.
Wow. Okay. And can borrowers do this online with you, or do they have to meet with you in person? How is that handled?
Typically, we're doing more and more online and over the phone and electronically. So essentially what we're looking for, what we ask borrowers for to begin with is 2 years of personal and business tax returns, very important. Depending on what time of year we're qualifying them, if it's before the tax filing deadline, oftentimes we'll ask for a profit and loss from the previous tax year. So for instance, we're in 2022 right now. Most borrowers have not filed their 2021 taxes. We'll ask for a profit and loss for 2021. Okay, to evaluate the continuance of the income. If it's after the tax filing deadline, we'll either ask for the 2021 taxes or we'll ask for proof of filing for a tax extension.
I see.
If taxes are due, owed for previous tax years, we also want to know if the borrower or the business owner has paid those taxes. If they haven't, we're looking for an IRS-approved repayment plan.
Okay. So when a borrower comes that's self-employed or an independent contractor, those are the things that you're going to ask for right away. So
yes.
Can you just read those off just quick
yes.
again?
2 years of personal and business tax returns,
Okay.
A profit and loss depending on what time of year we're qualifying them, and proof that taxes have been filed for the previous tax year
Okay.
that are due, and proof that taxes are paid.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for today, and thank you so much. I think that's really great information for those of you out there that are independent contractors or own your own business. It's a great start to get your paperwork together for a loan for your next house. I am Suriva Fischer with Keller Williams Realty in Nashville, Tennessee. Brad Poe with the SWBC Mortgage. Thank you again for being here, and I'll look forward to next week.
Likewise.
Thanks.